what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm doing a back to school 2019 makeup look for you guys. If you guys didn't already know, I am in college. I will be a rising sophomore. I would have already started my sophomore year by the time you guys are seeing this video probably, but I just decided to do a very, very affordable all drugstore makeup look for the back to school season. I've never done a drugstore look on my channel, so I'm so excited because I found a ton of products that I'm actually really passionate about, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look right here, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below and click that bell. Without further ado, let's get started. So before we dive completely into the video, I want to say a huge thank you to Lux SB for sponsoring this video. So if you guys don't know what Lux SB is, it stands for Luxury Scent Box, and it's a monthly fragrance subscription service for men and women. They offer over 500 designer fragrances and exclusive worldwide brands. So for $15 a month, you get 0.30 fluid ounces of fragrance, which is really good. It's actually one of the largest sizes available in a fragrance subscription service. So it's month to month, you can cancel anytime, you get free shipping, and there's no contract. So like I said, it is $15 a month. But with my promo code that I'm going to share with you guys, you can get 35% off your first order, and that makes your first month only $9.75. So my promo code is Hannah35. Be sure to use it. I don't get any commission from it. It's just there for you guys to use, but 35% off is great. A great deal. This is perfect for on the go. You throw it in your purse, throw it in your backpack, even keep it around your house or around your dorm, around your apartment. It's perfect for back to school because it's such a convenient size. Like I said, you can just throw it anywhere, and you know, you're walking to class and you notice that you smell bad and you want to impress somebody, and you can just, it'll get you right, you know? So if you end up liking one of the fragrances that you receive in that month's box, then you can actually go to their website and buy the larger version of that fragrance for a discounted price. So I'm gonna show you guys the scents that I got this month and show you how it works and a little bit more about Luxury Scent Box. But first, can we just take a moment for this packaging? It's like iridescent, holographic maybe? I don't know, it's gorgeous. I really like it. So your first month includes a signature reusable case, and it's silver and black, and the case is the outer shell that protects the vial of the fragrance. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. It came with this beautiful like a velvet bag to put your Luxury Scent Box in, and it's just really perfect for on the go. It's velvet, it's very luxurious, obviously because it's Luxury Scent Box. So this is the black and silver reusable outer shell that I was talking about earlier, and all you have to do is twist up. You guys see that? So easy, and then you can just spray away. So this is my favorite scent that I got. This is Viva La Juicy Noir by Juicy Couture, and so this is what the little vial of fragrance looks like, and you literally just pop it in there, pop it out. It's great. I really like this whole concept. Super easy to use. So the next one that I have is Vanille Apricot by this brand that I cannot pronounce, so I'll put it on the screen, but this one smells really good as well. I'm just gonna smell really good today. That one smells so good. So I have that one. And then the last one that I have to show you guys is Salt Caramel by Shea & Blue. And Shea & Blue actually used to be an executive for Chanel and Jo Malone, which are very well-known fragrance brands. So that's really cool. And this one smells really good. I'm not gonna spray it because I already have 2 perfumes on me right now. But this is just a great fall scent. I've been using this one. Very fall, very sweet. But my favorite one is definitely the Viva La Juicy because it's just very girly and it's not too overpowering. It's just like perfect. So that's my favorite one. So here's a green and black reusable case, and you actually get a new case quarterly. Unless you're part of the premium plan, then you'll actually get a new color every month. So I actually really recommend Lux SB. I wouldn't just be saying that. It is sponsored, but seriously, all opinions are my own. Perfect for back to school, like I said, because it's just so convenient, and who doesn't want to smell good for a very affordable price? It's just a great way to try out different fragrances. They have so many different brands, and I'm obsessed. Don't forget to check out the links in my description box so you guys can get started for your first month with 35% off using my promo code. So that's all I have to say. Let's go ahead and get started with this back to school makeup look. All right, so now that I'm looking a little bit more rough, we're gonna go ahead and get into the makeup. I'm super excited. I've tried all these products already. Funny story, I actually filmed like a whole different video using like all these products, and I went to edit the footage and it was completely out of focus the whole time. I don't know what was going on with my camera, like if it was on manual or whatever. I wanted to give you guys a very affordable makeup look for back to school because, like I said, I know not everybody can afford higher end products, and honestly I found that these products, well, some of these products are just as good as my higher end ones, and some are even like better, and I'm gonna obviously like clarify which ones that I like am in love with. I already do have a lot of drugstore products in my collection. I just don't use them as often as I should, but I have a ton. Actually, all I used back in high school, like freshman, sophomore, and even a little bit of junior year, all I wore was drugstore makeup. So, but then I started like really getting into like Sephora and stuff, and that's when my addiction happened. So first off, we're gonna go ahead and start with priming the face. This is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I have used this before, like I said, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's very, let me just show you guys. So it's very sticky, and it reminds me a lot of the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, I think is what it's called. The like stickiness and tackiness to it reminds me so much of that primer, but this one's a little bit more sticky. So if you don't like feeling sticky, do not get this primer because you will absolutely hate it. But I don't know how I feel about it yet. I think I would recommend it. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll get a better feel for it this time. By the way, if you see this big strap under my shirt strap, this is a bathing suit and it literally matches. It's the same color and everything. I'm going to the lake right after I film this, so I just thought I would wear what I'm wearing to the lake. And then also, even the brushes that I use are gonna be drugstore. They're gonna be from Morphe, which is a higher end drugstore brand, but in the drugstore section at Ulta. So yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into foundation. So typically, since I'm in college, I don't wear a ton of makeup to class. It just depends on the day and how my skin's looking, how I'm feeling, if I wanna do a full face. And then also I don't normally do eyeshadow for when I'm going to class. I just don't feel the need to. But I mean, like special occasions, and if I have a speech or a presentation, then I will most likely wear eyeshadow. But on an everyday, day-to-day basis, I typically just stick with like face makeup, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna be going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation plus Concealer, and I have this in the shade 0 to a Creamy Natural. I actually have I look so funny right now. I actually have a ton of different drugstore foundations in my collection right now. So here's the Makeup Revolution one. It's the Conceal and Define. This is like a concealer thing too. And then here's the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. So these are my drugstore foundations. This is definitely more like hydrating. This is definitely more matte. And I would say this is like in between. So just giving you guys options. And I'm just gonna be using my Morphe and Jeffree Star Beauty Blender and just blend it out. So I just blended out the foundation, and I think I used a little bit too much. Usually when I've used that foundation before, I put it on my hand and then transfer it over to my face. So I just decided to like put it straight on my face, but it definitely is a little more than I wanted to put. And also it's a little light for my skin right now. I have been getting spray tans. I got like an unlimited membership. So this is like a few days old, like 4 or 5 days old. And that's why it's like really splotchy or whatever. So this would definitely fit like my natural skin tone, but for spray tan, it's kind of iffy. So I would normally mix in this NYX Pro Foundation Mixer, and I have this in the shade Warmth, and it will just like darken up your foundation. So I use this all the time on a day-to-day basis. Whenever I get spray tans, I need to darken up my foundation color, but I just didn't use it today because we're gonna darken it up with bronzer, and I honestly forgot. So now for concealer, we're gonna go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I have another drugstore option if you guys are interested. This is the Maybelline New York Random Concealer. I have this in the shade Fair, and this is good if you like don't have an Ulta near you, but you want like a drugstore. Even though this is still drugstore, but this is an Ulta drugstore, so this is a good alternative. Okay, so this is in the shade Light 14. So I'm going to just highlight under my eyes, and I'm definitely lightening up the look even more, which isn't good because this foundation's already really light for me, but we'll fix it, I promise. I really like this concealer, like a lot. It just looks so flawless under the eyes. Now for powder, we're gonna go ahead and lighten up the look even more under my eyes. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fair. And I'm not gonna bake with this, but I am gonna set my under eyes with this just because I love the look of a bright under eye. Like, I live for that. This powder is great. It's a great dupe for the Laura Mercier translucent powder. All right, so now taking another Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth for normal to dry skin, and I got this in the shade Buff Beige. Hopefully this will like darken up the look just a little bit. Yeah, it should. And I'm taking a drugstore brush. Well, this is from Target, and Target's like drugstore. This is a Sonia Kashuk brush. I've had this for years, you guys. I love it. It's my favorite powder brush ever. And I'm just gonna put this where I didn't put that other powder. So basically everywhere except under my eyes. Can't tell if that helped darken up the look. So now onto bronzer. My all-time favorite drugstore bronzer is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Of course, everybody and their mother raves about this thing, and it is truly, truly, truly an amazing bronzer. I love this. It is very, very comparable to my high-end bronzers that I use. All the brushes, like I said, from here on out, they're all gonna be the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collaboration. So still drugstore, just a little bit more up there for drugstore, but still drugstore. Like, look at that bronzer. This is just in the regular like shade, the first shade they ever came out with, which is just the shade bronzer, but now they have other shades, so that's great. Next, I'm gonna be taking my favorite blush of the moment. I like this better than my higher end blushes right now. This is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. I can't with this blush, you guys. It is gorgeous. It's got the most gorgeous like gold sheen to it too. It's beautiful. I can't get over this blush. It's the most gorgeous like coral and gold. I love it so, so much. So I'm actually gonna skip highlighter right now and go ahead and go into brows. So the two brow products that I'm gonna be using today are the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer and then this e.l.f. like wax gel crayon thing. I've had this for a long time and I just recently started using this and I'm obsessed. Jaclyn Hill talked about it and she said it was really good, so of course I trust her opinion. But this is in the shade Blonde. This is the lightest shade they had, and I actually picked up the shade Soft Brown too because it was like buy one get one for like half off, so I just decided to pick up two. But this shade actually works really, really well, and despite what some people say, I actually really like the size of the brush. It's really small, but I feel like I can really get in there with it. And just ignore my brows because they are so bad right now. I'm getting them done in a few days. I've been getting my waxing done at European Wax Center and I do a lot of waxing there, and I really, really like it there. So I have an appointment there in a few days, so they're looking a little crazy though. My higher end brow products are my Anastasia brow pomade and then my Benefit Precisely My Brow or the Goof Proof one, and this definitely compares to the Goof Proof pencil or the Anastasia brow definer. I love this. Like, I'm obsessed with it. It's so creamy. I really, really, really like it. I'm looking for a mirror and I can't find one. Does this have a mirror? Perfect. This has a mirror. Brows are done. So now I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Don't know what this is called. It just says clear on the end, but I think I heard Meljoy on YouTube talk about this like a few years ago. I like it. It just really sets your brows in place. You can honestly use this to like lay your baby hairs because it's just that kind of like waxy like pomade, but I wouldn't recommend using the same one for your eyebrows and your hair. So the brows are complete. Now we're gonna move on to eyes. And like I said, I don't normally do eyeshadow every day, but I do have a few drugstore palettes. I have one from Morphe, or not one, I have a few from Morphe, and then I have some from ColourPop. Honestly, you could just take some bronzer and throw it in your crease, give it some light definition, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't normally do that for school. So I have eyelash extensions, and I know that's not drugstore. But yeah, I have eyelash extensions, so I'm just gonna comb through these and then throw on some bottom lash mascara. I don't have any bottom lash mascara that's drugstore, just because like I said, I have eyelash extensions, so I only need mascara for the bottom lashes, and I just so happen not to have any drugstore mascara, and I wasn't gonna go out and buy one just for my bottom lashes for this video. So I hope you guys can understand, but I have a few recommendations for you guys. The L'Oreal Telescopic mascara is amazing, and the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, I think I said all those correct, but those are the ones that I used to use, and I really like those. So I don't wear eyeliner or anything, I just strictly just wear like bottom lash mascara. So that's it for the eyes, and now we are going to move on to highlighter, which is my favorite part because I love this product that I'm about to show you guys. This is the ColourPop Super Shock highlighter in the shade Flexitarian. I've heard so many people talk about this. I'm obsessed with this, you guys. It is amazing, and I can't open it. It is just the most perfect highlighter, but I have some other options for you guys. Like I said, if you don't have an Ulta near you. This is still obviously drugstore, but I'm just trying to give you guys options. So I have these two Maybelline Master Chrome highlighters right here. This is in the shade Molten Gold and then Molten Rose Gold. So these are beautiful highlighters. So if you don't have an Ulta near you, definitely pick these up. But I want to say like these are like the same price, so it don't really matter, but I definitely recommend this one a little bit more just because I like the color better. This is what I'm talking about right here. And that's it for the highlighter. I will say that this foundation is a little bit drying on me. I don't know if it's the primer or the foundation. I like it though, like I really do, and I recommend it, but just something to be weary about. Maybe it's because I use too much, not really sure. Like I said, I don't know which product it is, but probably the foundation. I just have super dry skin. It's so bad. So moving on to lips, I'm actually just gonna throw on some lip liner and some of this e.l.f. lip gloss that I just got, but I want to give you guys one of my favorite drugstore lipsticks ever. I have a ton of drugstore lipsticks. I like the Maybelline Super Stays. I'm looking at them right now. This is like one of my favorite lipsticks ever, not only from the drugstore, but just in general. This is the Maybelline in the shade Baddest Beige. It's a gorgeous pinky nude, and I really like this. But for, I don't know, for this look, I just want to stick with lip liner. And then this e.l.f. Jelly Pop Juicy Lip Gloss in the shade Watermelon. It's the same line. They have like cherry in this, maybe a grape, I'm not really sure, I can't really remember, but I really do like this lip gloss. And then I'm gonna be using the Rimmel London Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in the shade East End Snob. I've been using these for years. They're great lip liners. I like them because they're a twist up and not like you don't have to sharpen it, you know, so I like these. I will say that this isn't the best lip liner ever. I haven't used it in a few years, but it does kind of bleed and kind of get like a little bit pilly almost. Like it, and like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. So like, I just kind of rubbed it in a little bit, but I mean, it looks good and I really like the color. So now I'm gonna move on to the e.l.f. lip gloss, and this smells and tastes so good. Oh, it reminds me of like the watermelon like lip smackers. I think that's what it was. Okay, so that's the lip color that I went for, but like I said, there's so many different alternatives if you don't want like a glossy lip. And to finish off the look, I'm taking my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. You guys know I love this. I've been using it for years, and I'm almost out. I need to get more. It just really melts everything together, and I'm obsessed with it. All right, guys, that is the completed makeup look. I'm obsessed with it. It looks so good, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like me to do more drugstore type videos. I get it requested a lot, and I just haven't done one yet, and I'm so upset at myself because why? Like, why haven't I? Because I loved how this turned out. It's beautiful. I love some of the makeup products that I used, or not some. I love all the products that I used. A few were like iffy, like the jelly primer. I'm not really sure how I feel about it yet. The foundation was okay. I really like the coverage of it though, and when I wore this the last time, it actually wore really nicely, and it got a little bit more like dewier and shinier throughout the day, which is good for me because it's a little too dry at first. but I really like it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and want me to do more videos like these. Don't forget to subscribe down below and click that bell. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. They are always linked in the description box below, and they'll be on the screen right here. Like I said, don't forget to check out the links in my description box to get started for your first month of luxury scent box. Don't forget to use my promo code Hannah35 for 35% off your first month. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys.